Hi everyone. Fishing is a very popular hobby in Japan, and this makes the fishing industry very popular and very rich in Japan. So let's think what made this possible in Japan. So in this video, I will explain why this is the case in Japan. Please keep watching. Hey, hello again. This is Thai's Fishing Tackle Industry channel. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Thai. So, as I explained briefly, that in Japan, the fishing as a leisure fishing is very, very popular. Have you ever thought about why this is the case? So, first thing I can explain as a reason for that is that first thing is environment. So, environment, as you know, that Japan is an island country and surrounded by the sea, and these seas or ocean are very rich in the fish. That's definitely makes fish very accessible to Japanese people, and that is the one thing about the environment. But you cannot miss that the freshwater is also the very rich in Japan, freshwater systems. So the one thing that I can remember is that 67% of the land of Japan is occupied or covered by the forest. So this is showing that we have a lot of rain and a lot of enough water for the trees to grow. That naturally making the freshwater systems inland is making it very rich. So naturally, when the water is there, the fish are there. So this is the case. So first thing is the environment. Very good environment for fish and for fishermen in Japan. And the next point is about the culture. So when you talk about Japanese culture, you can never miss the Japanese cuisine, Japanese food, and most of the Japanese food are containing fish dishes or fish cuisines. For example, you can name it sushi or sashimi or tempura. So all of these are having several, let's say, variations of the fish. And there, you know that when you visit here, you should try that. Most of them are very good, very, of course, easy for you, even without, okay, you don't like a raw fish, this you can eat it easily, and this is tasteful and so on. So this is for everyone, I can dare say. And that is, of course, the case for Japanese people for a very long time, and we like to eat fish. So this makes the fish eating culture. And naturally, the next thing is that this culture is making the attitude to fishing very preferable. So that, for example, well, fishing. So fishermen is accepting a very, how to say, welcome attitude in the society in general. I remember one story is that, and this is not the rare story. So one good fisherman goes to the fishing, for example, boat fishing in the sea, and he caught a lot of fish and bring him back to his home or her home. And then this is often happening that these fish, so the angler is giving away the fish to the neighbors, and the neighbors are, of course, they are happy to get the fresh fish. And most of them, in many cases, they are not, how to say, easy to buy in a supermarket, rare or expensive, and so such fish are very welcomed. So naturally, so people are thinking, oh, that person is the fisherman. So sometimes he's bringing us the fish and so on. So this is, let's say, nurturing or making the very positive, preferable attitude of fishing. So these things are making this fishing culture, let's say, welcoming feeling. And this makes the Japanese fishing industry very rich too. So I explained about this three things. One thing is the environment, and then another thing is the fish eating culture, and this makes the positive attitude on the fishing as a leisure. So all in all, so these are coming up together, and then around the time of the Japanese economy was booming, so let's say 80s or 90s, 1990s. So it reached even a 20 million fishermen were existing in Japan. That was over 15% of the population. So at this booming period of time, so economy was very good. People were pursuing for the leisure activities, and fishing was one of the very popular activities for them. So, and this naturally makes this fishing industry or leisure fishing industry quite rich. And this is end result is a lot of development of the products. So and that is why we have a lot of different kind of fishing tackles or different kind of fishing styles, and then each fishing style segment has a lot of products. So with these, all in all, this is what we have. That reason why we have a very rich fishing tackle industry for the moment. So uh, I hope so. This brought you a new way of looking at the Japanese fishing tackles. So I will keep you feeding this kind of information, and please keep watching. If you like it, please subscribe. I will keep presenting you new ideas or the new visions or new fishing tackles for the future. So let's have fun. And if you have any comments or questions, please write in the comment section, and keep the watching my channel, Thai's Fishing Tackle Industry channel. Thank you very much. Bye.